if you're a local Australian service business, meaning you do a specific service in a specific location, think accountant in Toowoomba, painter in Albury, and you're sick of not showing up at number one on Google, then this video is for you. So there's three main things that you need to focus on, and I'm going to give you a bonus one at the end that really just moves the needle, not just on your local search ranking, but also on AI searches, which is, as you know, is becoming a much bigger thing. So the first thing you need to do is have a page for every single service in every single location that you're targeting. So an example of this would be tax accountant Toowoomba, financial planning Toowoomba, virtual CFO Toowoomba. A painter might do house painting and commercial painting. You're going to have a house painting Albury, commercial painting Albury as a page. These need to be individual pages. You can't have these just sitting on one simple services page and like list them all out. That doesn't work. You can have that services page, but then in each of the services, it needs to link to its own unique page. This is because Google prioritizes niched information over broad generic information. So the more niche you can go with your services and your locations, the better off you're going to be. An additional tip to this, if you're in a large service area like Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane, then you want to break it down by suburb, not just the main city. So you wouldn't be targeting Sydney, you might target Liverpool, and you're going to find you'll show up in those localities much faster than if you're trying to target a much broader location. Once you've got that sorted, you can move on to the second most important thing, which is your Google business profile. A few important things here is putting all your information in, making sure your description and your services are up to date and correct. Have images, have videos if you can. Then you want to be posting about one time every 7 days. Just make it a routine. It takes 10 minutes. You grab a photo, you put some text behind it where you talk about the service you're providing and the location that you're providing it in, and then just add a call to action button at the bottom. You can either do call now or book, however you've got your Google business profile set up. You do that once every 7 days and it keeps current in Google's eyes. Then the thing that everyone knows is reviews are important, but also the consistencies of reviews coming in is also important. So it's much better to get 2 reviews a week over the course of 10 weeks than 20 reviews on day one and then none. The third thing you need to do to rank really highly on Google is to get local citations. So all this means is you're going to local directories, so business directories online that are targeting local areas, and listing your business on those. All of the ones that you're going to do are going to be free. You don't need to pay for these. You can find these directories quite easily by just going onto ChatGPT and typing in local business directories in my area, and it will give you a list, and then you can just put your business information up. The key point with that information is that it is exactly the same as what you've got on your Google business profile: name, number, email address, location, opening times, description. Keep it all the same because Google really likes that consistency in data, and they're going to rank you higher because of that. People ask how many you want. We always start with 25 for new businesses, and then we grow that up to 100 over time. But if you start with 25, you're going to be in a really good position. That's the 3 things you need to focus on. The final bonus tip that we've found is working really, really well at the moment, not just for ranking on Google and search engines, but also ranking really well for AI, is to have articles that are the top 5 your service in your location. So an example that we did for a client is the top 5 painters in Albury. And then you list your business as number 1 and you give the reasons why you are the best. And then you list your competitors as numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can even link to their website, give them a free backlink. It doesn't really matter. If you have yourself as number 1, AI is going to find that article, take it as an authoritative review, and is going to list you as number 1 on the searches. Google also likes it because it's an informational thing that provides value to the browsers. So it helps your ranking across the board and has been working really, really well for our clients. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.